Have you ever pondered over the unseen, the unexplained, the supernatural? A chill runs down your spine, your heartbeat quickens, your mind races. Welcome to the realm of the unexplained, the domain of the supernatural, a world that knows no bounds, no rules of logic or physics. We humans are curious creatures, aren't we? We crave the unknown, the eerie, the unexplainable, despite the fear it instills in us. The stage of our exploration today is none other than the state of Kentucky. A land of bluegrass, bourbon, and horse racing, Kentucky is also home to some of the most bizarre, mind-bending mysteries that defy explanation. From phantom pilots to cryptid creatures, this state has it all. So, brace yourselves as we delve into the shadows, into the depths of the unknown. Dive with us into the eerie world of Kentucky's most unexplained supernatural events. The quiet town of Hopkinsville, forever marked by an encounter of the third kind. In the sweltering summer of 1955, Hopkinsville, Kentucky was thrust into the spotlight not for its charming southern hospitality, but for an event so outlandish it continues to baffle and intrigue cryptid researchers to this day. The Sutton family, living on a small farm, claimed to have been terrorized by an unearthly pack of small, goblin-like creatures. As the sun set on August 21st, their tranquil homestead was transformed into a scene of chaos and panic, as the family reported being besieged by these beings of unknown origin. The family described the creatures as around 3 feet tall, with oversized heads and glowing eyes, their bodies shining under the moonlight. The terror was palpable, as the family barricaded themselves inside their home, the creatures reportedly peering in through windows and even grappling at the doors. Despite the family firing shots in an attempt to ward off the tormentors, the beings seemed impervious to harm. Their panic lasted through the night until the break of dawn, when the creatures finally disappeared, leaving behind a family in shock and a town forever etched in the annals of the unexplained. The Hopkinsville encounter remains one of the most compelling and scrutinized incidents in the realm of the supernatural, raising questions that continue to haunt us. Aliens in Kentucky, a far-fetched idea or a chilling reality? A beast lurks in the land between the lakes, or so the stories tell. In the heart of Kentucky, nestled between Lake Barkley and Kentucky Lake, lies a place of eerie tranquility, known as the land between the lakes. But beneath this calm surface, whispers of a monstrous presence have stirred the local population for generations. Tales abound of a beast-like creature, a terrifying blend of man and beast that roams the dense woodland. Descriptions vary, but many accounts speak of a hulking figure covered in dark fur, with glowing eyes that can freeze a man in his tracks. Its chilling howl, echoing through the night, is said to be a harbinger of doom. The lore is steeped in accounts of attacks. Farmers report livestock missing or found mutilated, their bodies bearing the unmistakable signs of a predator. Campers speak of strange disturbances in the night, of an unseen presence watching from the shadows. And then there are those who claim to have witnessed the creature itself, to have locked eyes with the beast and lived to tell the tale. These stories have woven a tapestry of fear that hangs over the land between the lakes. For some, it's a thrilling mystery, a tantalizing glimpse into the unknown. For others, it's a chilling reminder that we may not be alone in these woods. A mere folktale or a cryptid hiding in plain sight? The question remains unanswered, keeping the legend of the beast of land between the lakes alive and well. Love beyond the grave, a ghost bride awaits her groom. At the heart of Kentucky, the Fairview Cemetery holds a chilling tale that has been whispered among locals for generations. A tale of a ghost bride forever waiting for her lover. The story goes that on her wedding day, the bride met a tragic end, and her spirit is said to roam the cemetery, eternally dressed in her wedding gown, waiting for her groom to join her in the afterlife. Locals have reported sightings of a woman in white wandering the cemetery grounds, especially on moonlit nights. Some have even claimed to hear the faint sound of bridal music playing in the dead of night. Not only that, strange occurrences often surround the cemetery, from sudden temperature drops to inexplicable malfunctions of electronic devices. Is this the spectral bride trying to reach out to the living, or simply the product of a town's collective imagination? A tragic tale of love and loss, or a spectral presence haunting the living? Beneath the Pope-Lick trestle, a monster stirs. This isn't just an eerie statement, it's the stuff of local legend in Louisville, Kentucky. Whispered from generation to generation, the tale of the Pope-Lick monster has become a part of Kentucky's folklore. The creature is said to be a grotesque beast, a hybrid of man and goat. Its grotesque appearance is enough to chill the blood. A twisted body, cloven hooves, a gaunt face adorned with a pair of twisted horns. But it's not just the creature's appearance that strikes fear into the hearts of locals. It's its cunning and malevolent nature. Legend has it that the ape-like monster possesses hypnotic powers, or perhaps even the power to mimic the voices of your loved ones. It uses these abilities to lure the unsuspecting onto the trestle, just as a train is approaching. The victims, entranced by the creature's power, have no chance of escape. But where did this monster come from? Some say it's the reincarnation of a farmer who made a pact with the devil. Others believe it's a twisted circus freak, forever bound to the place of its escape. The truth? Well, that remains as elusive as the monster itself. Despite the lack of tangible evidence, the legend of the ape-like monster lives on. It serves as a chilling reminder of the unknown dangers that may lurk in the quiet corners of our world. A cautionary tale, or a real monster in our midst? The answer might just depend on who or what you believe. A phantom pilot, forever bound to Flight 349. It's a tale that sends shivers down the spine, a narrative that has become a part of Kentucky's rich folklore. In the heart of the Bluegrass State, where the rolling hills meet the endless sky, lies the haunting tale of Flight 349. This ill-fated flight met its tragic end in the early 1960s, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and an eerie mystery that refuses to fade away. Locals speak of a phantom pilot, a spectral figure forever tethered to the place of the crash. He's often seen wandering the site, as if trapped in a never-ending flight path. Some nights the sound of a phantom plane engine echoes through the stillness, a chilling reminder of the fatal journey. The sightings are numerous, the stories diverse. Some have reported the spectral pilot appearing as a faceless figure, while others claim to have seen him in full pilot's attire, still wearing his cap and carrying a flight bag. Despite the varying descriptions, one detail remains consistent, a sense of melancholy that surrounds the apparition. It's as if the phantom pilot is forever bound to the tragedy, eternally searching for a peace that eludes him. Is this a manifestation of collective guilt and sorrow over an unspeakable tragedy? Or is it indeed a spectral pilot, forever lost in time, bound by duty to his final flight? A haunting reminder of a tragedy or a spectral pilot lost in time? This is the chilling mystery of the phantom pilot of Flight 349. In the depths of the Kentucky wilderness, a blood-sucking creature lurks. This creature, often referred to as the Kentucky Chupacabra, has been the subject of numerous sightings and reports over the years, stirring up both fear and curiosity among locals and cryptid enthusiasts alike. The Chupacabra, or goat sucker, was first reported in Puerto Rico in the mid-90s. This creature has since been spotted in various parts of the world, including right here in the Bluegrass State. It's described as a hairless, dog-like creature, with a row of spines running down its back and an insatiable thirst for blood. In Kentucky, reports began to circulate in the early 2000s, with farmers waking up to find their livestock drained of blood, a hallmark of the Chupacabra's feeding habits. These reports came from all corners of the state, from the Appalachian Mountains to the farmlands of the West. They all shared a common thread. The animals had 2 puncture wounds and were completely drained of blood. The fear this creature instills in locals is palpable. It's not just the loss of livestock that frightens them, it's the unknown. The Kentucky Chupacabra remains elusive, with only a handful of blurry photographs and shaky video footage serving as evidence of its existence. The curiosity, on the other hand, is driven by the desire to understand. Is the Kentucky Chupacabra a new species, an unknown creature that's managed to elude scientific classification? Or is it simply a case of mistaken identity, with sightings attributed to sick or injured animals? Despite numerous investigations, the Kentucky Chupacabra remains a mystery. Some dismiss the sightings as hoaxes or misidentifications, while others firmly believe in the existence of this bloodthirsty creature. The debate continues, with each new sighting adding another layer to the mystery. A creature of myth, or a cryptid lurking in the Kentucky wilderness? We may never know for sure, but one thing is certain. The Kentucky Chupacabra, whether real or imagined, has etched itself into the folklore of this state. A chilling reminder of the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of the Kentucky wilderness. Kentucky, a land of beauty, mystery, and perhaps the supernatural. From the eerie Hopkinsville goblin encounter to the chilling tale of the beast of land between the lakes, the Bluegrass State has been a hotbed for unexplained phenomena. The allure of the unknown keeps us intrigued, our fascination with the supernatural unquenchable. We've journeyed through some of Kentucky's most cryptic tales, each more spine-chilling than the last. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and who knows, you might just uncover the next big mystery.